Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Gooner Gathering. Gooner Lee Meads, Lee Meadows in position just for a little while, just to go through the team news. Arsenal versus Chelsea coming up in a little while. Let me just turn the reverb off just a touch. There we go. How you all doing this evening? How are we all feeling confident? Think I am. But what I wanted to do this evening, I wish I could give you the full match coverage today. I can't because A, I don't have the television company, and B, I'm on daddy duty. But I did want to come on for two reasons. I'll go through the team news, and I want to talk about Jurriën Timber's comeback that happened last night at Ewood Park. Let's go through team news is in within the last couple of minutes. David Raya, of course, is in goal for Arsenal. Uh, One change in the back line. It's Tomiyasu at left back, Gabriel Saliba, and Ben White at right back, of course. Big change in the midfield. It's Thomas Partey making his first start since the Luton game, I believe. He made an impact at the end of the game the other day against Wolves. He's playing alongside Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. And of course, it's the front three: Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, and Leonardo Trossard. Amongst the replacements this evening, Ramsdale, Zinchenko, Kivior, Jorginho against his former club, Emil Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Gabriel Martinelli, everyone's favourite, Eddie Nketiah, and Gabriel Jesus. So I am going to put my eyes on the Chelsea side because I haven't seen it yet. But I understand Cole Palmer is missing. So let's have a little look at this. So it's Petrovic in goal. Alfie Gilchrist is in the defence. And I can see someone's in the comments. So let's just break away and let's have a look who's in the comments. Yes, I didn't intend to go live today, but oh, it's Carl Walsh. Hello, mate. Very nice to see you, mate. Unfortunately, I can see a draw tonight. Please God, I'm wrong. And there's another one. Fire X Edits. Hello, welcome all to Gooner Gathering. Hope you all are doing very well. I'm actually quite confident. I am, and you have to be. I mean, we did very well in this game last season, and yeah, and let's just hope we perform well, and let's make this title race interesting. I think I've said before the Wolves game, all the Arsenal can keep on doing, right, is winning our games, and what it will do, it will put a little bit of pressure on Manchester City, and of course Liverpool play Everton tomorrow. It just puts a little bit of added pressure on them, doesn't it? Uh, Fiery edits are saying Arsenal for the title. Well, you know what? Oh, Arsenal for life, he says. Yeah, I for the title as well. I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. Right, let me continue with the Chelsea lineup. My phone is locked, so I'll try and get that back on. Right, we mentioned Gilchrist at right back. Now, who's this number two? Discusty. I don't know who that is. Bagalasha, Chile. Oh, Cucurella, I know, of course. Madueke. Casado, of course, was highly linked with Arsenal when he was over at Brighton, of course. Let's see, Fernandez, Endo Fernandez, Mahilo Madrid, of course, another one that was highly touted, and of course scored at the bridge against us. That cross comes shot put in the net, of course. Conor Gallagher is the captain for Chelsea, and they call him Nick Jackson. Woo! Is he for real? Yes, he's the striker for Chelsea. Quick look on the bench. Um, Amongst the names there, Chapaloa, of course, Silva, who I believe has announced that he's going to be leaving Chelsea at the end of the season. Sterling, of course, Raheem Sterling, of course, and Washington, who's one of the younger players that had come on over the weekend. I do recognise him. So, if we're going to go for a prediction, I'm going to go positive. You guys all know me. I'm going to go 3-0 to Arsenal tonight. What we will do on the channel tomorrow will be live. I anticipate to be live about 8 o'clock. So what we'll do alongside watching the Merseyside derby, myself and Posh Bertie will be talking about what happened this evening. I do want to cover this evening. Okay, Fiery Edits thinks 3-1 Arsenal. Well, you know what? 3-1 I'd take as well, guys. A win is a win is a win, right? I do want to briefly cover what happened at Ewood Park last night because Jurien Timber did make his playing comeback. It was a playing comeback 254 days in the making. And my word, did it start well for the lad. He was playing in, and I know everyone's going to love the inverted left back position, but that's where he was. And goodness me, what a start to the comeback he made. 8 minutes on the clock. He received the ball when he was when he was advanced, actually, just outside the penalty area, spanned 360 degrees and had a right-footed curling effort shot that ended up in the top corner. Unbelievable start for him. An assist from Josh Nichols. And of course, let me just turn over my page. We had a second goal penalty incident. Let me just find that. Here we go. 34 minutes. Henry Francis was through put through Butler, Ojes, and Romaria Closer Dubry was the guy who scored from the penalty spot. Goalkeeper dived the wrong way. 7th goal of the season for him. And it was 2-0. Unfortunately, they didn't hold on to the lead. And only a couple of minutes after the penalty, Harrison Wood for Blackburn, stunning strike from him, to be fair, over 20 yards. And an equaliser for Blackburn just before the half-time whistle. Nisangu flicking the ball home, quite a cheeky finish. Good cross from the left-hand side. And 2-2, it was at half-time. That's how it stayed for the remainder of the game. So yes, that's the important thing to talk about here. Timber played 45 minutes. That would have been scheduled, I'm pretty sure of. So an important step in the Dutchman's recovery as he makes his return after the ACL injury. It's just nice to see the lad back on the field, maybe a little bit before we anticipated. Whether he'll have a role to play in the Premier League campaign, I'm not sure. I think the emphasis, of course, is getting a little bit of game time out from him, and 45 minutes yesterday is a good start. So, just putting our focus back into the Premier League mode for the moment. Arsenal do well tonight. They'll go 3 points clear, at least temporarily. That'll be So we're equal, aren't we, at the moment with Liverpool? Liverpool playing tomorrow night against Everton. Like I said, I'll kind of keep half an eye on that tomorrow as we do the review show. I kind of plan, if I get that opportunity to do so, to kind of make up for not being able to do the play-by-play tonight. I'm going to attempt to try and do Brighton versus Manchester City on Thursday. We'll try and we'll guarantee to do a preview show on Friday to look forward to the North London derby coming up on Sunday. And on Sunday itself, expect to see us in place on Gooner Gathering at 1:30 in the afternoon as we go through the our way of doing the match commentary, which I'm really looking forward to. Um, just bringing up other news that I have spotted over the day. I will bring up the former Arsenal manager, of course, Unai Emery, whose Aston Villa side turned us over the other week. Well, he signed a new contract for Aston Villa today, so I think he'll be there for a good few more years. He's doing a phenomenal job over at Aston Villa. I think we can all agree on that. Had a tough time at Arsenal. We've mentioned that before, but the fit for him and Aston Villa seems to be a good one. They're progressing well in their Europe competition as well, and as I say, I believe they're in the top 4 in the Premier League at the moment. So well on course to end up in the Champions League themselves next season. So I think that will just about do for today. And of course, as you see me holding the microphone, I'm testing the new equipment as I go along as well. That's another reason why I wanted just to pop on today. I want to see how it works when I've got my daughter in the background. You all know my Amy. Amy, do you want to say hello to everybody? Amy, say hello. Perhaps not, eh? Maybe when we're busy another day. So yeah, I'm going to watch this back and see how it all sounds. Hope it sounds a little bit more professional. And look, we'll leave it at that for today. Um, as I said, the best place to find out exactly when we're going to be on air next is over on the social media. There it is. There's the page. There's the banner. There we go. So don't forget, before you leave the stream tonight, just hit that like button for me. Make sure you follow us on the YouTube channel. You can find me at Goonly Meads. You can find us all on the channel at Gooner Gathering. Expect to see us live tomorrow evening around 8 o'clock as we go through what's happened in the game tonight between Arsenal and Chelsea. So have a good evening, guys. Come on, you Gooners. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.